Welcome to Twisting Fitness. I'm Jess, and today I'm going to guide you through a creative, strong, slow yoga practice to dynamically challenge and strengthen the total body, as well as improve flexibility with mindful, healing, deep stretch. Let's go ahead and start out in standing at the top of your mat. I'll see you there. Okay, come to the top of your mat, standing in mountain pose. Step your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Draw the core in, activate the bandhas, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Draw the core in and up. Hands out to the side, lifting the chest. Close the eyes and begin to tune into your breath. Deepening your inhales and lengthening the exhales. Set an intention for today's practice. What do you want to focus on? So we're going to start by sweeping the hands up. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Hold it here. Lower down, and let's circle the wrists. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take the hands behind the back, clasp them. Draw the chest up and begin to lift the arms. Starting to open the shoulders. I'm going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, take the hands over to the left side, drawing that right shoulder down as you lift the chest and lower the left ear to the shoulder. Now we're going to exhale, drop the chin down, inhale it up. Exhale it down, inhale it up. Exhale it down, inhale it up, release your arms, take them back, lengthen. Interclasp the hands the other way, the awkward way. Lift. And exhale, bring the hands over to the right and drop the right ear to the right shoulder, pressing that left shoulder down. Inhale and exhale, dropping the chin, lowering. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Inhale, take the arms back behind you. Lift the chest, draw the core in. Take a little baby back bend. Inhale, coming out. Now, release the arms and sweep them up overhead on the inhale. Activate your Ujjayi breath, where you slightly constrict the back of your throat. Sounding like an ocean wave or a light snore. Now we're going to reach, inhale, big breath, and exhale, pull those elbows down beside you. Extend the arms. Inhale them up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Squeeze, extend. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, pull those elbows down, draw them down. Squeeze the shoulders together. Extend the arms, inhale them up. Reach, take the toes a little bit farther out, take the hands into prayer, and we're going to start bending our knees, coming down into our squat. Now we're going to hold it halfway. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, take the hands down, lift the hips, round and roll yourself up to standing. Inhale as the arms come up. Press the hands together, coming back down to your squat. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, lift the hips, roll and inhale up to the top. Exhale, last one coming down, hold here, inhale. Exhale, now come down into your Malasana, pressing the knees open, keeping the knees in line with the toes. Start rocking side to side, coming into your Malasana yogi squat variation. Starting to mobilize the hips here as we warm up. Now we're going to inhale, lift the hips up, lower the hands, and step back with that left leg. Bring the hands to the top of the right knee. Draw the core in, square the hips, keep the back toes tucked, and hold it here. Starting to press into that left hip flexor. Now on the inhale, take the hands and clasp them, or clasp the thumbs rather, this time. And we're gonna inhale, lift the arms and the chest. Moving towards a little back bend. Now we're gonna pick up that back knee, inhale, and exhale, twist to the right. Pulling with that right elbow, pulling it back into that twist as you straighten the left arm. Inhale it up, drop the back knee, lift. Exhale, pick up the knee and twist to the right. One more. Inhale, lift into a back bend. And exhale, pick up the back knee and start twisting to the right. Hold it here. Stay for one breath. Lower the back knee, sweep the arms up. Inhale into a deeper back bend. Whatever feels good to you, just make sure you keep the core drawn in and up to protect the spine and the glutes active. Hold it here. Reach. Now take the right hand to the hip and exhale, take the left hand down. Step in with the left leg, straightening it. Coming in, preparing for our revolve triangle. So start spinning that right shoulder upward. Preparing to circle the right arm. So we're going to inhale, circle, exhale, drop it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now hold it up. If you need to adjust the placement of the bottom hand, you can either tint the fingers, use a block, or if you have good flexibility, you can move the left hand to the other side of the right foot. Gazing to your hand or to the ground, keeping the thighs active and the core drawn in and up. Inhale, exhale, take that right hand down to the mat, tint the fingers or use a block. Take the left hand to the hip for the moment. Step the right foot back if you need to. And we're going to prepare to come into our half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Spinning that top arm up if that feels good to you. Breathing here, flex that back foot, square the hips, draw the core in, activate the thighs. Breathe. Now bend the right leg that you're standing on, step way back with the left leg. Coming into our reverse warrior, taking the left hand behind the back. Sweep the right arm up, spin the pinky forward, bring it up by the ear, keeping that front knee bent. Hold. Inhale, exhale, come forward, right hand goes down, pick up the back leg. Hold it here, keep that left arm behind the back. Lower down, lift the right arm. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bend that right knee. Come back on into your half moon, flexing that back foot. One more, bend the right knee. Inhale it up, reach. Hold it here. And exhale. Let's start taking that right hand back towards the mat. Moving into the half moon with the bind. Go ahead and use that left hand to hold on to the top of the right thigh. Or you can just hold it back there if you're not quite to the thigh. So now we're going to start bending that back leg, flexing the foot towards the butt. Now you can stay here if that feels good, or if you want to challenge yourself, start lifting up this right arm, and you can just hover here, or start bringing that right hand focusing your gaze to help balance, to that back foot, to the left foot, either grabbing the big toe or the arch for this funky sugar cane variation. Deepening into your variation, whatever feels good to you. Now start bending the right knee that you're standing on, bringing that left leg down behind. Now you can use your hands if you need to, or come all the way down, crossing that right foot over the left, coming into your seated position, hugging that knee in, grounding both hips. Reach the arms up, inhale, exhale, seated spinal twist. You can either hug that arm or hug that right knee or bring the arm through to deepen the twist. Inhale as you come through center. Exhale, gaze back over the right, keeping the spine nice and tall. Hold here. Create space with each exhale. Now inhale, pick up that right foot and grab the outer edge, flexing the toes, pulling them back towards you. Now spin that right shoulder open and lift the right arm, holding here. For IT band, releasing the outer edge of the right thigh, but keep that foot flexing and lift here. Now release, hold it. Let's activate that core. Draw the core in, hold. Keep that right leg high. Lift up out of your seat, lift, lift, lift. Now bring that right foot on top of the left knee, flexing it to protect the knee. Now if you have tight hips, keep the bottom leg, the left leg, closer to your body. Now if you want the deeper stretch, you can line the knees up with the ankles for your fire log position. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take the hands either to the knees or to the floor, the knees and ankle, or to the floor. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, if you want to give a little pressure, lean slightly onto that opening. Don't force it, just breathe to release. Nice big breaths. Doing what feels good to you. Now we're going to start bringing that left leg back under you, closer to the body. Shifting onto that right leg. You can use your hands if you want the assistance. And start picking up the back leg, taking the arms back for our airplane pose. Squeeze the shoulders together, arms back. Now taking the upper body lower, either bring it to the mat or grab the ankle for our standing split with one or two hands. Deepening, taking the chin towards the shin. Holding here. Inhale, lower the hands. Now we're going to take some handstand hops, or we're going to move right back into our plank if you're not wanting to do the hops. So rise up onto the right toe, keep the back leg active, and we're going to just hop here for 1, 2, 3. If you go into your handstand, feel free. Just be cautious, or you can press pause and do it at the wall. Work at your level. This is your practice. So wherever you are, come back to your plank. Stepping back, draw the core in, activate the thighs, squeeze the thighs together, draw the elbows in as well as the core. We're going to shift forward, chaturanga halfway. Inhale up, and this time exhale, come all the way down, coming into your cobra. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, the elbows back, and lift the chest. Exhale, coming down. Release the left cheek to the mat. Extend the arms beside you and wiggle the hips. Now we're gonna lift up, coming into our locust pose. Option to take the hands and clasp them behind you. Hold it here. Squeezing the shoulders together as well as the thighs, drawing your core in. If you want, you can rock side to side. This can help deepen the activation. Exhale, coming down, let your cheek fall on the other side. Relaxing here, wiggle the hips. Inhale, bring the hands beside the chest. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees. Press yourself into your downward facing dog. Start out with the knees bent and the hips high. Gazing between the knees, hugging the triceps in. Start straightening the knees and lowering the heels, pedaling it out if you need to. You can always go into child's pose if you need to rest. I'm going to raise up onto the toes, tiptoe forward, step or hop, whatever you prefer. Tiptoeing, bringing the hands or the feet between the hands. Inhale, lift to lengthen, draw the crown away from the tail. And exhale, let's take the left hand under the left foot, right hand under the right foot. Lowering the head, letting it relax completely, and drawing the shoulders towards the midline, away from the ears. You can always keep your knees bent if you need to, working them straighter with each breath. Hang out here. Inhale, lift, bend the knees, round and roll your way up. To begin the sequence on the other side, step the feet wider than shoulder width. We're gonna reach, inhale, and exhale, pull those elbows down, activating the back, squeezing the shoulders together, extend the arms. Inhale them up. Exhale, draw the elbows down, extend the arms. Inhale them up. Draw the elbows down, extend the arms. Inhale it up. Toe heel the feet slightly wider again, and start squatting down, coming down slowly, halfway. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lower the hands, lift the hips, round and roll your way up. Inhale. Press the hands together, coming down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Drop the hands, lift the hips, roll your way up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, coming down. Last one, hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Drop into your Malasana, pressing the knees wide. Now we're going to rise up onto the toes here if that feels good to you, or stay flat, just deepening and challenging ourselves, strengthening the ankles, mobilizing the hips. Now from here, you can try one other option. If you like, bring the hands down to the mat, lift the hips high, ground and grip the mat, ground the mat, ground with your hands and grip the mat. Bring the knees towards the backs of the arms. Shift forward. Play with picking one foot up at a time, or keep the toes down. Or shift forward, bringing both legs up. Drawing the core in. Holding here. You can always work just straightening the arm, moving towards crane from your crow. I'll lower the left foot down and step the right leg back. Drop the knee. Keep the right toes tucked under. Draw the core in, square the hips, hands on top of the left knee. Lift the chest, hold here. So we're beginning our other side sequence. Keep those hips active. Instead of sinking in, keep everything active to protect the joints. Now take the thumbs on the inhale, clasp them in front of you. Inhale them up. Start moving into a little back bend. And exhale, pick up the back knee and twist to the left. Hold it here. Draw that left elbow back, hold. Inhale the arms up, drop the knee. Little back bend. Exhale, coming up. Twist to the left. Hold it here. Inhale the arms up. Come down. Exhale. Come up and twist. Last one. Hold it here. Inhale the arms up. Drop down. Now deepen your back bend here. If it feels good, draw the core in and up. Take it back to your comfort level. Exhale, coming forward. Left hand to the hip. Right hand's gonna come down to the mat. Preparing for our revolve triangle. So pick up the right knee, step the leg in, straighten it. Now start swinging the left shoulder open. Pressing through that right hand to give you stability here. Activating the core, activating the thighs. Now we're gonna sweep the left arm up on the inhale. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up, hold it here. Breathe. Now, you can always be using a block here, or tent the fingers, or you can hold onto the ankle, or even bring the right arm through if you have the flexibility. This is your practice. Do what feels good to you. Gazing to the hand or to the mat if you feel like you're unstable. Now we're going to slowly start bringing that left hand down. Step the left foot back if you need to. Bring the right hands to the hips. Moving that right hip open. Flexing the right foot. Preparing for our half moon. Inhale. Taking that right arm up if you feel stable. Flexing that right foot. Drawing the core in. To keep everything integrated. Now bending the left knee, shift all the way back, taking the right leg back. Right hand comes behind the back, spin the left pinky forward, reverse your warrior. Exhale, coming forward slowly, take that left hand to the mat, pick up the right foot, flex, open the shoulder here. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, spin the left hand up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming into your half moon. Taking that right leg back one more time. Reach the left arm up, hold it here, deepen. Bend that front knee, draw the core in, activate your thighs. Exhale, coming forward with the left hand. Bring the right heel up. So here, you have your challenge. You can either stay where you're at, or you can grab the left thigh with the right hand and start flexing that back foot towards the butt. So either stay here, keeping that right leg active and flexed, or maybe micro bend that left knee to release and hover with that left hand, taking it towards the right foot. Grabbing the toe or the arch, focusing your gaze your drishti to help you balance. Grab that foot. Press the foot into the hand to help you balance. You see all the wobbling. That's your body working to improve its balance, strengthening as we go. Start bending the left knee. Take the right leg behind the left foot. Lower down and coming into your seated spinal twist. Ground both hips down. We can root to rise. Lengthen up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, either hug that right knee in or bring the right arm through. Coming through, lengthening, and exhale, looking over the left shoulder. Creating space with each breath. Inhale. Exhale, take the right hand to the outer edge of the left foot. Start straightening that leg. Lift up out of the seat. Hold here. Now bring those left toes towards the body. Flex that foot so we can get down into the outer portion of that left thigh. Hold here. Flexing, deepening. Now for a little core challenge, release that foot. Hold it here. Don't let it drop and keep the chest nice and tall. Hold it. Keep going. Now flex that foot. Start bringing it to the top of the right knee. Keeping the right foot close to you if you're tight. Or extending that foot out in line with the left knee. For your fire log, deep hip opener. Reach the arms tall. Inhale. Now exhale, gently place the hands on top of the knee and the ankle. Inhale and exhale. If you want to lean forward, that's totally up to you, or just sit nice and tall. Listen to your body. Forcing it doesn't make it come any faster. In fact, it can just slow you down and cause injuries. Nice deep breaths. Now hug the right knee under you. Bringing it closer to the body. See if you can get up without using your hands, or use your hands. Up to you. Shifting onto that left leg. Start extending the arms back, as well as the right leg coming into your airplane posture. Squeeze those shoulders together. Lift the chest. Hold here. Exhale, you can take the hands to the mat. We're going to deepen into our standing split variation. You can either grab the ankle with one or two hands. Taking the chin towards the shin to deepen. Inhale, coming up. Drop the hands to the mat if you're holding the ankle. We're going to take our handstand hops. Step that left leg back if you need to. Extend and activate the right leg. Point and flex that foot so it stays nice and integrated with our movement here. So bend the left knee and take a little baby hop. 1, 2. Even if you just leave the mat an inch or two, you're still working, creating movement patterns that will help you progress. Or if you want to kick into your handstand, if you have a handstand, or pause and go against the wall. This is your practice. And you're at home. Nobody's watching if you make a mistake. Just be careful and work at your level. So from handstand, we're going to come into plank. If you're in standing split, step back into your plank posture. Activate the thighs, draw the elbows in, shift forward, draw the core in, and we're going to chaturanga halfway. Hold here, hover. Inhale up. Now exhale, come down slowly. Hold. Tuck the toes, inhale. Come into your upward facing dog. Press the mat away. Breathing deeply. Now exhale, come down to your elbows for your Sphinx pose. Drawing the heart through the elbows as you scoop in the mat to lengthen. Inhale. Drop the left cheek to the mat. Bring the arms back. Bend the knees. Steady your breath. Now we're going to inhale, lift everything up and hold. Now if you can grab the ankles, grab the ankles. Taking it into bow, pressing the feet into the hands. So you open the chest. Now squeeze the legs together. Makes it a little more challenging. Exhale, coming down. Now take the feet and pull them in. Stretching the quads, pull them in towards the butt. Hold it here. Stretch, we're also opening the shoulders. Now release your hands and grab the inner portion of the ankles. Flex the feet. And we're gonna lift up, pressing the feet into the hands. Little different feel in our bow. Exhale, coming down. Release the hands. Relax the right cheek down the other way. And windshield wiper the feet to recover. Now we're going to inhale, bring the hands beside the chest. Take the toes down, lift the knees. Press yourself into up to downward facing dog. Recovering here. Walking the hands back. Take the hands and clasp them over you for a shoulder release. In Uttanasana. It's okay if your knees are bent here, otherwise work towards getting them straighter. If you're feeling looser. Around the back and roll your way up, taking it into a little back bend. Inhale, exhaling it, going back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding forward and release the arms down to the mat. Inhale, lift to lengthen. Draw the crown away from the tail. Step the hands down into your down dog. And rise up onto the toes or step forward, coming to your knees. Taking the fleshy portion of your calf and pushing it out to the side. Now you can always place a block under you if your hips are tight. Coming into your hero pose. So take your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards the toes. And you can either stay right here if that feels good, or start coming back to your elbows. Keep the core drawn in. You have one more option. You can even go a little deeper, coming all the way down. Reclining hero. Breathe wherever you are. Deepen with each breath. Inhale, start coming up if you're down, coming back onto the elbows, and we're going to press our hands into our feet. We're going to try a floating camel variation. So what you'll do is press the feet into the mat, the tops of the feet, as you actively lift with the core, lifting the chest, and press with the arms. So as you lift the hips. Press the hands into the feet and then start picking the hips up, actively coming in to this variation. Now press the mat away. See if you can pick the knees up. Actively deepening, coming into this floating camel variation. You can let the head drop back if it feels good to you. Stay there. Even if the hips are barely lifting, you're still getting something out of this pose. Now begin lowering down, dropping the hips slowly, gently, coming into your child's pose, letting the arms relax beside you. Starting to slow our breath down for our closing sequence. We're going to roll our way up on the inhale. Exhale, bring the legs under you, cross them. Send the feet forward. Now you're going to press your hands into the mat beside you for staff pose, Dandasana. Now you can stay right here, lifting one leg at a time, or to build strength in the upper body and core, you're going to press the hands in, lifting the bottom up. So a partial L sit, so activating those triceps. You can also use blocks right beside you to give you more lift. Makes it a little easier to raise up. So here we go if you're lifting, otherwise just stay down, pressing the hands into the mat as you lift one leg at a time. So lift the bottom. As you press, keep the right heel down, and let's pick the left one up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Lower the hips. Kind of shake it out, and we're going to see if we can lift everything up. So press the hands in, and we will lift the hips. Draw the core in and lift the legs up, holding, if you can. Whew. Inhale, reach the arms high. It's definitely not easy, but over time you will get stronger if you try. Reach, inhale, exhale, fold it forward. Grabbing the mat, ankles, or clasping the hands around the feet. Keeping the spine nice and long. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Now we're going to inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring the hands beside the hips. Press the feet down. Take the hips forward. And now we're going to lift up into our reverse tabletop. Pressing the feet. Now try not to sink into the shoulders. Press up out of the shoulders as well. Breathing here. Now take the knees and squeeze them together. And if the neck feels good, allow the head to drop back. Breathing deeply. Now we're going to slide our hips forward, keeping the elbows drawn back, opening the chest. Now we're going to shift onto our sitting bones, bringing our legs up into our boat posture, Navasana, and trying to keep the spine nice and long. So whatever feels good, you can either straighten the knees or keep them bent, holding here, lifting, breathing through the effort. Now we're going to lower our hands down and start sending our legs over you and back towards plow. So we're going to do this 3 times. So we're going to exhale, coming forward, and inhale, lift, and exhale, take the legs back over. Inhale, lift back up, tall, Exhale, legs go back over you. It's okay if they don't touch the ground. Inhale, coming back up to your boat. Last one, exhale, lower down, taking the legs over, bringing the hands up to the low back. Coming into your plow posture. Now allowing the knees to bend, taking them towards the ears. From here, let's take the right knee and drop it over towards the left ear. Keeping your gaze upward. And the chin up away from the chest. Extend, now walk both feet over to the right side, taking the knees towards the right ear, keeping the eyes looking straight up. Breathing deep. Now, walk the legs open, and if it feels good to you, take the fingers and clasp them around the big toes. Now from here, we're going to roll, coming into our seated straddle posture with the legs lifted. Now if it takes a few times to roll to get there, no problem. Just try it a few times. We're going to roll, draw the feet up and back as you lift the chest forward. So we kind of have opposing forces here to find stability. Feeling a stretch in the inner thighs, but also activating the core. Now we're going to see if we can release the toes and hold it there for just a moment. Hold. Now slowly start lowering your way down to the mat, extending the arms over the top. Now from here, you can either stay there or start rocking into this hollow shape to really activate your core. Now bring the knees in, hug the knees to the chest. Now we're going to finish up with a variation of spinal twist, cat pulling its tail. So we're going to take the right leg, cross it over the left, grab the outer edge of the foot and the outer edge of the left foot with the right hand. So start moving that right leg over, keeping the knee bent if you like. Open that right shoulder and gaze to the right side. Starting to straighten that top right leg if that feels good, and also pressing the left knee down towards the top of the mat. So we're stretching into the side, getting into the IT band of the outer right hip, and also stretching your left quad as we open the spine. Now slowly start bringing the right knee on top of the left and open into our reclining half lotus. Now bring both knees in, squeeze. Now take the right hand to the outer edge of the left foot and the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot, and we're going to take the left leg over the top this time, keeping that left knee bent as much as you need to, straightening it as you feel things loosen, and pushing that right knee downward as you gaze over that left shoulder and open the spine. Breathing here, yin pose, cat pulling its tail. Now start rolling back, taking the left knee open, holding it with the hand, coming into your half lotus reclined variation. Now bring both feet together, coming into Your reclining bound angle, bring the hands on the belly, and we're going to inhale deeply, exhale through the mouth 3 times. Open the mouth wide, inhale. One more. Now start extending your arms and legs, coming into final resting Shavasana. Thanking yourself for completing this strong dynamic flow. Acknowledging that progress takes patience and dedication. Now allow your body to melt down onto the mat. Allowing the prana to circulate and nourish your body. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You can always press pause and stay here longer. Send the arms and legs long. Reach, inhale. And then exhale. Let's roll over to the right side. Pause for a moment. Inhale, coming up, seated to lotus, half lotus or easy pose, whatever your body is calling for. Sealing our practice with Apana Mudra, bringing our thumbs to our second and third fingers and gently resting them on our knees, closing our eyes, inviting a downward detoxifying, healing energy, releasing what no longer serves us, and creating space for whatever is to come. Now we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your forehead. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Sending you peace and gratitude. Namaste. If you enjoyed today's strong, slow flow, please show your support by subscribing, give a thumbs up, comment, request, or share, as well as check out twistingfitness.com. See you there.